يقول شيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية: ما رأيت شيئا يغذي الروح والعقل ويحفظ الجسم ويضمن السعادة أكثر من إدامة النظر في كتاب الله عز وجل.
بالقرآن اهتديت، في رحبه تحلو الحياة، شوقا إلى المولى أتيت، أسلمت روحي للإله. قد زان لي أغلى طريق، وهو الشفيع هو الرفيق. يا هائما هل تستفيق، وترى السعادة والنجاة. قد زان لي أغلى طريق، وهو الشفيع هو الرفيق. يا هائما هل تستفيق، وترى السعادة والنجاة.
Hello, my name is Tony. I'm from Canada. I'm 33 years old. I have a degree in information technology. And alhamdulillah, I'm Muslim.
ولد لعائلة مسيحية ملتزمة في الوقت الذي قرر فيه بأن يصبح مبشراً للنصرانية ويدعو المسلمين. استقر في نفسه أن الحق في الإسلام. طوني من كندا.
Before Islam, I was a Christian, so I was from the Baptist sect, and I always believed in God, but I never really understood like how He could be like the three parts in one or something like that, like the church was telling me. So I also was a little confused about who Jesus was, because some Christians would say Jesus is the Son of God, some Christians would say He is God. And so I had a lot of confusion about the concept of God. Like, my concept was very confused. The first time I heard about Islam, actually, I was driving my car. So I was driving on the way to work. I was about maybe 16 years old. And I was listening to a Christian radio station. So they said Muslims worship the moon, the black rock, and they worship the Prophet Muhammad. And they were saying that Muslims are very violent and aggressive, and Islam is a religion of terror, and all these negative things. So during that time, I decided I wanted to become a missionary to bring Muslims to Christianity. And so this led me to studying a lot. I read the Bible.
فتعمق طوني بقراءة الإنجيل، ولكنه وجد أموراً زادت من حيرته.
When I was reading in the Bible, I was noticing that the prophets are praying with their face on the ground. I was noticing that Jesus was fasting. I was noticing lots of things. I was noticing that in the Bible it talks about a woman wearing hijab and niqab and things in the Bible. So this made me very curious, because I saw Muslims are practicing this, but Christians aren't practicing this.
أنت اندهشت عندما علمت أن كل الأنبياء يصلون على طريقة المسلمين، يسجدون ويركعون. حدثني عن هذا الموقف.
Yeah, so when I grew up in a Christian family, very traditional. They taught me that when you pray, you should pray like this. You should put your hands together like this, or the other option is like this. So you make the choice. And they would say you look up like this. So you're looking up to God. So this is the way I thought, it must be in the Bible somewhere. I was very young, so this is what everybody's teaching me. This is even what they do in church. They would talk about this way of praying. So from that point, I guess I just thought, I should learn about it myself. I had a lot of misconceptions. I saw a lot of things on TV, on the radio, etc. But I just thought I should learn and study for myself rather than relying on other sources. So I just wanted to forget everything that I learned and just start fresh from real sources, from academic sources, and learn about it. Maybe just curiosity, just for curiosity's sake. And there's something else very interesting about the Bible, very significant, is that it talks about a messenger that will come after Jesus. So it's very, very, interesting. But this isn't the way that most people would interpret the Bible. This isn't the way that it's taught, but if you look, it's there. For example, if you read the Psalms, it says, a book will be given to one who's illiterate, and it will be said to him, read, and he will say to you, I cannot read. So, I mean, who is this? It's astonishing.
بأول مرة وقعت عليه عيوني تاليا أحسست فيه كأن سطوره فجر وعطر وقد ضم الحياة بدفتيه.
The first time that I heard the Quran being recited, it was when I was older again, maybe my late teenage years. And I was watching CNN actually, and they were showing Muslims praying. And I think they were kind of showing it to make it seem scary. I remember they were showing the Muslims praying from the back, so the camera was like up high in the mosque and showing everybody bowing at once and everything. So this was the first time I heard the Quran being recited, and it was so beautiful. I couldn't believe like how beautiful this was. And it just makes my eyes water. It was just so nice.
فهل أحسست أن سماه غيما إذا رتلت آيات كريمة سماء بل شفاء بل هداية لماذا أنت لم تدرك نعيما.
لم تنتهي قصة طوني وسماعه للقرآن قبل إسلامه. ففي يوم من الأيام ذهب إلى مسجد، وكان الإمام في هذا المسجد صومالي وصوته جميل جدا.
So one day I went to the mosque and I wanted to get a copy of the Quran and actually meet a Muslim in real life, not just on the internet or what I see on TV and radio. And so I went and met an imam, and he's from Somalia. He gave me a translation of the Quran and everything. And he said, if you want, you can sit in the back and then you can just watch us pray, because it was near Maghrib time. So I just sat in the back and I listened to him. He had such a beautiful recitation. It was so beautiful.
من ذكاء هذا الإمام حفظه الله أنه أهداه الكتاب كهدية، فكان لها أثر كبير في نفس طوني.
And a very, very nice guy. And he gave me a copy of the Quran for free. It has English and Arabic inside, so it would have the English on one side and the Arabic on the other side. And he gave it to me for free, and I said, wow, that's very generous of you. Are you sure you want to just give it to me for free? And he said, yes, of course. He said it's my job to give the Quran to people when they ask for it. So yeah, he gave it to me for free.
فبدأ طوني يقلب صفحات المصحف المترجم ويبحر في تدبر القرآن، حتى تأثر بشكل كبير ب4 آيات لا زال يذكرها.
So the verses that affected me the most was Ayat al-Kursi. I didn't even know this is an important ayah in the Quran. I thought it's just another ayah. But it was really good because it talks about God never needing to sleep, and He's very powerful. So when I compared that to the God of Christianity, I could see that it's more logical. You know, in Christianity, there's a story about God becoming like a man, and Jacob wrestled with him and beat God. So, the concept of God in Christianity is a little bit weak. Also in the Bible, it talks about God needing rest or to sleep. So when I read this had a big impact. I felt like, okay, which God is true then? The one that seems a little weaker, or the one that's all powerful? Obviously I have to go with the logical choice, right?
شوقا إلى